And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. I'm sorry to report that Klay Thompson did not get a challenge for this day in history for whatever reason, even though today was one of his most historic moments. So I apologize in advance for anyone who bought a bunch of Klay Thompsons. I as well bought like 10 to 15 Klay Thompsons. I am not selling them though. I am keeping them because he will eventually be getting a challenge and he will be worth the space in your auctions for the time being. So don't panic and get rid of them all for like 1,000, 2,000 MT. At some point he's going to get another challenge and he is going to be worth it to hold on to. Same with Russell Westbrook. If you went and took my advice and bought a bunch of him, those two will be getting challenges at some point, but for some reason 2K decided to give Tyler Hero his 14th fucking challenge this year. The dude has had like so many XP challenges, it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. So his price has skyrocketed. So if you have 20 Tyler Hero, now's a good time to go sell them and get some quick MT for no reason. And it's not even like an issue that you should wait and hold on to him. Like he's just going to keep getting challenges apparently. 2K loves Tyler Hero. I don't really understand, but whatever. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. If you have not already, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscriptions at some point in the near future. So we got a few daily challenges, nothing crazy, just make 3 dunks, easy enough. Win a game of triple threat by 3 or more, easy enough. Get 2 steals with a point guard. Honestly, I will be going into some of those a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. I'll be going into like some challenge tips and stuff like that to get through some of these challenges. So if you have Tyler Hero, go score 20 points with him in a rookie domination game or something real quick and then go ship him off. He should be expensive. Now, one thing I wanted to bring up is they just added 3 new cards to the mix today. So we have these guys who, as you can see, I've grinded so hard to get them. Honestly, I haven't had time. But I will have all 3 of these guys at some point. I do really like Sharif Abdul-Rahim, so I'm going to go do that. But we have Triple Threat Online challenges now. So we got 3 new players, those being Sapphire Charlie Ward after 10 wins in TTO, Ruby Ronnie Cycly after 25 wins, and Amethyst Catino Mobley after 50 wins, in addition to challenges for all of them. Which, honestly, make 33 points with Catino Mobley for 1,200 XP, that's solid. That's easy to do as well. I actually kind of like what they're doing with this. This is one of the things I actually really like that 2K has been doing, is that they've been giving these triple threat challenges, and they're focusing a lot more on triple threat, which I think is really cool, and they're giving you like bonus players just for like playing it, so you're getting a lot of free cards, especially for like no money spent people. This is really important. Granted, none of the cards are incredibly good. Buck Williams, actually, wait, is it Buck Williams? I think it's Buck Williams. Yeah, Buck Williams is actually basically just Bill Russell, so if you didn't get Bill Russell, or if you have Bill Russell and want to Bill Russell off the bench, a huge defensive presence down low, Buck Williams is actually really good. By running through all this Triple Threat Online, you can get a lot of good rewards this way. You can build a pretty solid roster. Oladipo's a pretty good card. You get some deluxe packs. You can build a really good no money spent roster. Same with playing Triple Threat Online. Daryl Griffith isn't the greatest, but he does do a job. Plus you can get some clutch and finals packs along the way, as well as a bunch of tokens in MT just by playing this. And that doesn't even start to count getting these guys. So I'm going to go through these guys individually. I have 2KDB pulled up. I won't have that on screen, but I'll read it off to you guys, don't worry. We're going to start with Charlie Ward here, which I wish you could actually like just look at the card first before grinding, but you can't. But don't worry, I got you guys covered. He comes standard with 3 gold badges, 11 silvers, 3 bronzes. He is a 6'2" point guard with a 6'6" wingspan, pretty solid, 81 defense, 81 offense, 87 defense, so he's not killing your overall. He's got 3-point hot zones everywhere except the right side of the court in the corner. Important to know, none on the mid-range, so if you're a mid-range player, he might not be great for you. Either way, he's got a 78 mid, 85 3-point shot. His SIGs are jump shot 22, which is the same jump shot as like Darren Williams, James Worthy, Lou Hudson, Mitch Richmond. Release 7 is his upper, so it's the same as Chuck Person, Corey Maggette, and Mike Bibby. Pretty solid release, actually. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the cards until I actually get them. I just logged on for the first time today, so I haven't had a chance to even really grind for him yet, so I'm going to go do that. And at the end of the episode, so if you want to skip forward like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to talk about like a couple budget triple threat teams you can use to unlock these guys that aren't going to cost like an astronomical amount of MT. So, pretty good card. I mean, he comes standard. He has no finishing badges whatsoever. He has a 79 driving layup, only a 30 driving dunk though. He does have a 90 speed with ball, with only a 75 ball handle, which is kind of unfortunate for a point guard. Good passing accuracy, good speed stats, 90 stamina is decent, 86 perimeter defense with a 90 steal. So what he's going to be is he's going to be a free card that's going to help get you through these steals-based challenges that I'll talk about a little later. So you can add every single finishing badge to Charlie Ward. I do not know how many badge slots he actually has. That's something I won't know until I get the card. So just keep that in mind. As far as shooting, he comes standard with silver catch and shoot, silver corner specialist, green machine, hot zone hunter, ice and veins, all in silver, and you can't add any other shooting badges. That's a big knock on this card. He has gold needle threader as one of his gold badges, and then as far as silvers, bailout, break starter, flashy pass thrower, unpluckable, and then bronze lob city, but you can't add like dimer, ankle breaker, downhill, floor general, handles for days, tight handles, and space creator. As far as defensive badges, he has tireless defender, trapper, silver clamps, silver pickpocket. You can't add anything else, but you can't upgrade all those badges. Just like you can upgrade all his shooting badges, but you can give him a bunch more finishing badges. Overall, a really good card, especially just to get for free for 10 wins in Triple Threat Online. So let's talk about his counterpart here. At 25 wins, Ronnie Cycly. 6'11", 72, 7'2" wingspan, 87 offense, 85 defense. He's actually not that slow. He's got a 60 speed, which is kind of impressive. He's got a 63 pointer, which isn't ideal, but he can hit him if you have the right coach. Put a shoe on him, have a floor general out there. 76 mid, which you can get up to like lower 80s. Very usable. He comes with 13 gold badges, 2 silvers, and 2 bronze. Like I said, don't know the badge slots situation at all. As far as shooting badges, he does have gold catch and shoot, gold pick and popper. You can give him like corner specialist, dead eye, difficult shots, which I don't know why you would ever be taking shots off the dribble with Ronnie Cycly, but like whatever. Hot zone hunter. He comes standard with like gold lob city and gold putback. He also has like bronze contact, bronze relentless. You can give him all the finishing badges as well. As far as playmaking badges, yeah, he has break starter and post spin, and you can give him dream shake, but whatever. Defensive badges, though, he has gold box, gold brick wall, gold moving truck, gold rim, gold trapper, gold worm, and silver intimidator. You can give him like defensive leader, interceptor, off-ball pest, pickpocket, rebound chaser, which I would recommend, and tireless defender. Overall, pretty good card. 85 standing dunk, only a 60 driving dunk. Layup's a little weak, but hey, whatever. Brook Lopez release, so the same as like Josh Smith, Darius Miles, Sam Perkins, and Kristaps. Is actually a pretty good release. So, definitely a card worth grinding 25 games for, especially because it's free and there's decent challenges. And then we got Amethyst Catino Mobley. Catino Mobley has an excellent release, at least typically. Jump shot 26, same as Dave DeBusschere. He's really the only notable card that has this release with a John Wall upper. Obviously, John Wall, John Morant, and De'Aaron Fox are the three that have that. 16 gold badges, 1 Hoff. The Hoff being volume shooter. He comes standard with silver range. Gold catch and shoot, gold corner, gold deadeye, difficult shots, flexible release. He has that gold steady, which is kind of a problem, and you can't give him hot zone hunter. He has hot zones all over the 3-point line. Pretty solid. He comes standard with a few finishing badges as well, like slithery and teardropper in gold, and then fancy footwork solo. I said solo, I mean silver. Jesus, man, I'm out of it today. Playmaking badges are alright. He has gold tight handles and silver unpluckable. Along with a few other things like break starter and stop and go. The only things you can give him are dream shake and post spin as far as playmaking goes, so wouldn't expect to run this guy as a playmaker. Defensive badges, he doesn't come with a single one, but you can give him like, what can you get? Lightning reflexes, pickpocket, tireless defender, and that's about it. You can't give him interceptor or intimidator, but he's not here for defense. So he has an 88 shot 3 with a really good release. 80 driving layup, only a 70 driving dunk, but that's still actually not that bad, especially for a dude who's 6'4 with 6'7 wingspan. 87 speed, 84 lateral quickness. Pretty solid. His tendencies are not that great. 76 pass intercept, 68 on-ball steal, but they're usable. This card is more than usable in NBA 2K21 My Team. This is actually a really good reward card. So, I would keep on the look. I would go and try to grind for this guy. I'm going to go. It's pretty good, to be honest with you. I like it a lot. In addition to that, if you haven't already, go and grind and get these other guys too, because all these guys are good. I went into them in a couple of other videos, like Derek Harper, Roy Hibbert, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. I'm a big Sharif Abdul-Rahim fan, so go grind for those guys. Stay on the lookout, because we are going to get either a second round of Sapphire Reward Market challenges or Ruby pretty soon, so hold on and check that out. You can bet that they're going to have the new guys in there, so if you want, you might as well just go grab them now if you want to get those challenges done. Now, speaking of challenges, we did get our new Spotlight guys, the Around the World series. I haven't done any of them, as you can see, but we'll talk about some certain things. So if we're going block challenges, use someone who's faster. Obviously, if you have like Josh Smith or somebody, use that, but like LeBron works really well. He only has a 60 block, but he's fast and big. You can get over there and block shots. When it comes to steals, a budget option that will help you get steals like consistently is Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio has pickpocket, and he has a 90 on-ball steal, or a 90 steal, and then he has like a 80 on-ball steal tendency. So playing on-ball with him, you can go and swipe the ball. If you're playing off-ball with him, you can swipe. He'll swipe the ball for you. Pretty good. I mean, if you're using him and like Michael Cooper or Isaiah Ryder, who have like really nice pass intercept tendencies, Wiggins isn't really great for it, to be honest with you. His steal isn't... he's got an 80 steal, actually. It's pretty solid. Wiggins is a pretty good budget option to use as like a bigger guy in there, because you're still going to need some rim protection. He can do that a little bit. He's got a 70 on-ball steal tendency, too. So these two are going to be very helpful for those challenges. In addition to that, if you're looking to get those, as I talked about earlier, both of these guys are going to be very helpful for those challenges. Grabbing Derek Harper, who's decent on the defensive end, and Charlie Ward, who's got a 90 steal and only requires 10 triple threat online wins. So now we're at the part of the video where I talk about a cheap triple threat team. So as far as a cheap roster of triple threat guys that you can use to maximize the amount of wins and stuff, Andrew Wiggins has to be considered. Like I've said in a previous video when I did the gameplay, it is imperative to give him... He has 3 badge slots. I recommend giving him catch and shoot, corner specialist, and either hot zone hunter or deadeye. Just something shooting based. Boosting his clamps doesn't hurt either. That just turns him into a more well-rounded player. And to be honest with you, yeah, you can get him for relatively cheap right now. Why are there no buy it nows? It's so weird. Either way, you can just wait these timers out. You can get him a lot cheaper than 10,000, 8,000. Yeah, you can get him cheaper by just bidding. You can probably get him for around 5-6K. That's just a general rough estimate. Wiggins is great. If you have the cash, like the 10K to get Rubio, Rubio works really, really well as well. But just a couple cheaper guys that are really good for it. If you want like a strong big man presence, Andrea Bergnani is extremely good. You can get him for about 10K. You can build an elite triple threat team for around 20-30K. If you want to even go lower and go for like, you know, Sapphire guys, Bradley Beal is really good. He shoots threes, especially if you're going to be a lights out 3-point shooter. He's good, but honestly, for my money, Buddy Hield works really well. I don't know if his price is raised up. Yeah, 5K for Buddy Hield. He works really good in triple threat. Rafe LaFrentz obviously is extremely good. And if you want to go back even further, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon's probably one of the best. Oh, his price has finally gone up. Cool, I can sell my Eric Gordon now. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, you can get Eric Gordon for the same price you would get Bradley Beal. So go grab Eric Gordon. He comes standard with silver range. He's got a wet jump shot. He plays really well. He's really similar to Catino Mobley, honestly. That's someone I would recommend 100%. So run a squad similar to like Eric Gordon, Andrew Wiggins, and then either Rafe LaFrentz or Andrea Bargnani. And honestly, you'll win a lot of games. And not only that, you'll be matched up with typically a lot of Ruby squads. If you want to go a little bit lower and go for like lower ranked guys that are really good, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf is really, really nice. Peja Stojakovic is not playing any defense for you whatsoever, but he's a lights out shooter. So if you're more of a shooter guy, that's somebody you could go after. Yeah, I wouldn't use the flash guys. Robert Pack's actually a really good point guard too. He's somebody that I could see people using. But like I said, if you're going for like trying to go lower overall, George Hill works really well if you want to run him at the point. Dennis Smith Jr., if you're a rim runner, is really good. I actually like Ben Mclemore a lot. He has a really nice jump shot. He doesn't play any fucking defense whatsoever, but he's got an 83-3. Gold catch and shoot, gold corner, fast break finisher, hot zone hunter. Solid. You can add a few more badges to him. He's got an 80 driving dunk. He's actually a really good triple threat guy. Just make sure to pair him with the right point guard, and you should be good. I would avoid using Thon Maker. He just can't space the floor enough, and it's just not going to work. You can hit the mid-range, but I would run like Ben. If you want to take a lower overall lineup, I'd go with like Ben Mclemore, Bargnani, or Rafe LaFrance to protect the paint. And then if you want to lower the overall even more, you could go with like a George Hill, 85-83, and he's wet from 3 with a nice release. Or if you want to go a little bit higher, you can go with Eric Gordon, Mclemore, and Rafe LaFrance, and Bargnani should actually lead you to a lot of success. You could even go back to the clutch packs if you want to go super low overall and grab Mario Ellie. Mario Ellie's going for really cheap, and you can build a nice squad for like 5K if you really want to. Mario Ellie's a really underrated Emerald card. Doesn't hurt your overall. He's not playing defense, but he's got a wet jump shot, 88 three-pointer. You can give him a couple badges, but he has gold catch and shoot, gold corner specialist already, and silver hot zone hunter, and bronze flexible already. So he's going to be a lights-out shooter. He's going to cost about 800 MT, and he'll be able to come onto your team and immediately help you out. Keeping your overall low, you're going to get matched up with lower overall people, and I'll actually have a whole video coming out on this whole thing in just a second. Literally after this one will be my next video. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped in any way, shape, or form. I know it's mostly incoherent ranting that I've been doing, but at the same time, I'm just here to try to provide as much help as possible. Tune in for the next video where I talk about possible triple threat online squads that you can use to get these new players, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to go, if you are interested in any way, shape, or form, to listen to me talk on a podcast. Go check out Will This Ever End. We're available on Spotify, Apple, everywhere you listen to podcasts. We talk about different video games and stuff like that. Calling it comedy would be subjective, but yeah, you know, we try. So go check it out. Give us some downloads. Give us some listens, even if you don't enjoy it. Help your boy out with some downloads. If you do want to support me and my channel and get access to extra content, I do have a Patreon, which I always link in the description of the videos. Like I always say, you are under no pressure to go do that. I'm not locking anything important behind the paywall. Like I said, I'm here to do my team content, and if you want to support that, awesome. If you just want to watch my team comment, fucking sweet too. Just leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody who even hits me up, period. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm over there at Cheap Ludes. I be wilding on Twitter sometimes, so just kind of watch out for that. But nothing problematic or anything. Other than that, shout out to all of you guys who have hit me up to make I forgot what I was going to say, thumbnails. So shout out to my man LeBron Goat for sending me those thumbnails earlier on Twitter. I appreciate you, and I definitely will use them if you send them my way. I definitely appreciate that. Anyone in the comments talking about that, especially if you're doing it for free just to help me out. Awesome, dude. You are the real MVP. Jordan is still the GOAT, though. I just want to address that. But anyways, guys, that has been the video. I appreciate you. Take it easy.